Yes, yes, yes. UFC 269 is finally here. Welcome to the live stream, everybody. My name is Rob. Welcome to Leave Talk. Today is UFC 269. We are finally here, and it is Charles Oliveira versus Dustin Poirier. We have also Amanda Nunes and Juliana Pena. Jeff Neal versus Santiago Ponzinnibio, and Cara Francis versus Cody Garbrandt. We also have Radion Paiva versus Sean O'Malley. Did anybody watch the prelims? Because I did not. All right, let's kick him in. They were just filling out the Josh Emmett Dan Ige fight. Josh Emmett wins by unanimous decision. Yes, yes. UFC 269 at pay-per-view. Let's go. Let's get into it. They're currently running through just Charles Oliveira versus Michael Chandler fight right now on the UFC promo. for those who are just joining us, Josh Emmett and Dan Ige just fought. It's currently Josh Emmett won by unanimous decision. He had 1 knockdown, 50 strikes total, significant, and he also had 1 reversal, and control time was 47 seconds to 21. So overall, prelims I think were quite good. Who won between UFC does a really good promo, without a doubt. We'll put some music on. I'm not going to play the crowd the entire time, I don't think. Thanks for the love, my friend. We're just currently waiting on the old UFC 269 to start. The old Joe Rogan and Daniel Cormier and John Anik are UFC commentators. Audio room. Charles Oliveira is a fucking magician on the ground. Absolute magician on the ground. Sorry, mate, I'm gonna have to translate that. Bear with me a second there, Mr. Sanchez. Correct, my friend. This is not a live stream. This is solely a live commentary. Yeah, so for those who watched the ceremonial weigh-ins, Dustin Poirier looked angry. Like, he seemed like he was definitely ready to fight, right? Just waiting for UFC 269 to start, ladies and gentlemen. We're looks like Amanda Nunes is walking in with a little kid. That's going to be a dominated fight as well, isn't it? Juliana Pena has got no chance in that fight. Putting a woman on two. You got Juliana Pena, right? Who's literally like 2-2 in the UFC. And you're putting up her against like the greatest of all time women. It's ridiculous. Doesn't make any logical sense. What they should do is they should put her against that chick who's coming from that other competition. I can't remember her name. I'm fucking awful with names. What's her name? Dana. What's the name of the other chick? Dana White. I can't remember. Fuck it. A couple of the old Irish whiskies earlier, so my brain's a little bit all over the place. The old proper 12 Irish whiskey. It's a nasty submission. Nasty submission. Amanda Nunes is an absolute dog, isn't she? Julia, yeah. Pretty respectful showdown between Nunes and Pena though, so that was good. Favorite parlay odds are coming in. Sean O'Malley is minus 350 on the Vegas odds. Amanda Nunes is a minus 1000 and Dustin Poirier is minus 135. Paiva is a plus 270. Juliana Pena is a plus 650. just gonna wait for this to finally kick off. Jeff Neal versus Santiago Ponzinnibio. I don't know, is that how you say his last name? It's gonna be an interesting fight. Jeff Neal's an exciting fighter. Yeah, then you have the Cody Garbrandt fight versus Coco out of France. Like, the man... I got no idea, it's fancy. it's not like in the UK or in other places it's like, oh, you got 10 to 1 odds or 10 to 5 odds. I don't know how you do the calculation. I think there's specifically Vegas odds, right? Okay, so basically Google, obviously. So Google says when the line is a positive number, when the odds are on, when the odds are the amount you would win if you were to bet $100 if you were correct. So if you bet 100, so the example is a money line of plus 200 would mean that you would make a profit of $200 if you bet $100. So I guess that's a little bit more of a simple methodology for working it out versus if you were like 13 to 5 odds is a little bit more of a complicated math off the top of the head. So in other words, if Juliana Pena is plus 650, if you bet $100 you'd win a $650. That's pretty good. So if you throw your $10 bet on, you get 65, well, 65 back, I guess would be the math. It's not bad. So UFC 269 is getting started finally after a little wait, 20-minute wait. Basically, if your odds are minus, you're like minus 135, pretty much no chance in making any money. Or you'd have to bet a shit ton to get anything back. So they just had some odds up on the UFC when you bet $10 on minus 650. Yeah, exactly. You bet $10 on minus 650. How the fuck do you work that out? How do you actually work that out? Let's have a look. I got no idea. Vegas odds. Read it now and have a look here. Decimal odds. Okay. Gotcha. So $10 would win 60. $10 would win 60 if it was plus 650. But if it's minus 650, that means you have to bet 650 to make $100. Does that make sense? So if it's minus 650, that's what you have to bet in order to win 100. So in your $10 bet, you'd make like 65 cents. If it's minus. It's not Vegas odds, it's actually American odds. I'm not really sure why it's done that way, but yeah, they are, because if you have like 10 to 1, it makes more sense, right? But then I also then get complicated if it's on like 13 to 5 or whatever. All right, gents, it looks like Sean O'Malley is making his way to the octagon right now. He looks calm, composed. He looks very calm and composed. So he's fighting against Rolian Paiva, who is 26 years old, and he has a reach of 176.5. O'Malley has a reach of 182 centimeters versus 176. They're both weighed in at exactly 61.2 kilos. So we will see how this fight shapes out. I believe Rolian Paiva, off the top of my head, is only like 1-0 in the UFC. But he does have an MMA record of 21-3. And obviously Sean O'Malley is 14-1. I think he's five fights in the UFC now. But he is currently the unranked champ, he claims himself to go. So get my audio sorted out here. Does anybody watch O'Malley's live streams? I'm surprised he's not bigger than what he is, but I think he needs to fight in the upper echelon of the top 10, right? Comes into the yeah. I would suspect O'Malley's going to probably outbox him pretty easily, but we will see. What's next for O'Malley? Paiva's unranked. O'Malley's unranked. I feel like he needs to start fighting people in the more needs to start fighting people up in that top 10. Paiva is making his way to the octagon right now. His last fight was Kyler Phillips. Decision win by the sounds of it. Seems very rushed into the octagon. I would say he looks quite stressed. Joe Rogan's claiming that it is a big test for Sean O'Malley. We will see if this is true. Always a fun time to watch Sean O'Malley fight. Oh, sorry, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be a long night. I am feeling the tired of the week. It's been a long week. Alright, tail of the tape. Both Paiva's 26, O'Malley is 27. There's a 3-inch reach advantage on the O'Malley side. They both weighed in 135.5 pounds. And sorry, there was a 3-inch height advantage. And there's also a 2.5-inch reach. The old Bruce Buffer is calling a fight as we talk right now. We are live. UFC 269 is everything we have been waiting for a long time. Seeing how the lightweight division flushes out. We've had many YouTube videos of this over the last month. I say many, probably like 2. And I've been waiting for UFC 269 personally for quite some time, mainly just because I really want to see how this how this lightweight division flushes out, and how what's really next. What's next? Like if obviously if Poirier wins, there's the potential of Conor McGregor coming into the picture when he recovers. You've got Islam Makhachev coming up through the ranks. You've got Benel Dariush, and obviously Islam Makhachev are going to fight in February anyway. But then you have Justin Gaethje. There's a potential rematch there for, you know, you still have Michael Chandler. Like, it's a good division to be watching. That is without a doubt. Without a doubt. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have our first fight up for the evening. Round one starts in second. Now. Come on. All right, here we go. All right, they come out. Amali comes out on the front foot. Switches stances already. Throws a left kick. Paiva looks kind of uneased, maybe trying to judge the distance a little bit here. O'Malley's doing his typical faking. Paiva kind of swings his leg. Oh, O'Malley likes that kind of long front kick into square of the body there. They kind of bounced off the cage, and there was a chair on the outside of the cage that just went flying. O'Malley looks sharp. He really does. O'Malley's staying at range right now, and Paiva's kind of trying to understand the distance a little bit by the seams of it. So whoever the cameraman is can't seem to keep the camera straight either. I'm not sure what's going on with that. Right now, Paiva's kind of keeping the pressure on it, and O'Malley's kind of just bouncing on the outside as usual. They definitely look like, when you look at the size comparison of the two, they definitely look significantly, O'Malley looks significantly bigger. Right now they call a timeout because O'Malley has clipped him in nuts. I didn't actually see that, so I'm very interested to see. I'm just going to watch the replay here. O'Malley went for a left kick up the middle and managed to probably catch him around the top of the old bell. Oh yeah, she scraped him on the toe on the way down. That's actually what it was. Alright, the fight continues. You got Paiva swinging with a big right head kick. O'Malley's trying to find his distance right now. Nice little left jab from O'Malley. I don't know what's going on with his cameraman today, but he's got his camera angle all over the fucking place. Not sure what's going on with that. Both are trying to find range right now. Kind of just with the jab. O'Malley's dancing on the outside as per usual. O'Malley's switching stances. He's got to be careful. O'Malley's got to be careful with that kick at the middle, because Paiva's timing that now, and he's countering it with the right. Oh, what is going on with this UFC cameraman today? He must have had a couple of Irish whiskies before he started this or something. Some proper Irish whiskey. Proper 12. Right. Again, nothing's really happening right now, guys. They're just kind of still gauging distance. O'Malley's kind of a little bit unsure on kind of jumping into this fight. Oh, nice left jab, right square in the middle of Paiva's nose. You can't fight O'Malley when he's fighting out on the outside of this. You have to get in there. You can't let him dance around. It's just not good. I think O'Malley knows though that Paiva's not here to fuck around. He's here to fight. Not much action yet in the first round. We did have a bit of a stoppage time there, so my time was slightly out on what actually it is. It's actually just coming past 2 minutes right about now. But not much action in the first round. They're still kind of faking and kind of slipping in and out. O'Malley throws a left. Paiva comes in with two kind of mid-thigh kicks. Oh, nice jab right across Paiva's face. Oh, O'Malley's starting to open up now. Right now, Evie, I would say I'd probably give the first round to O'Malley, just because he's landed some absolutely sweet jabs. Right now, O'Malley's fighting on the outside. Paiva tries to throw a hand over the top. O'Malley switches stance. O'Malley's just looking comfortable right now. He's fighting on. Paiva's kind of swinging for the bleachers here. O'Malley's got to be throwing that jab. That straight jab just seems to just break through his guard and just like bust his nose right up. O'Malley's just dancing on the outside. Paiva's just trying to find him down. Paiva jumps in with a 1-2, but completely does not hit the target. Another beautiful left hand. Ooh, catches O'Malley on the way out this time. O'Malley throws a right kick. Oh, O'Malley cuts him with a big left. He goes down. O'Malley's opening up now. Beautiful uppercut. Big right over. He's wobbled. Paiva's wobbled. He goes down to the ground. Is the ref going to stop it? Is the ref going to stop it? Oh, O'Malley is just beating the shit out of him. The ref ends it. That's it. Game over. The ref ends it fast. Sean O'Malley with a beautiful right. I don't, my friend, but there is some obvious locations you can go for a link. I'm not going to repeat them on this YouTube, but if you reach out to me on Twitter at Lever Talks, I can hook a brother up. I'm currently watching it via a pay-per-view on UFC Fight Pass. It's a beauty over right hand that goes right into the temple. He catches him on the chin with an absolute beaut. What a fight. Lever Talks on Twitter. That's it. That is it. Next fight up is... Whenever I watch UFC, I don't know what it is, right? Whenever I watch UFC, the fights just vanish before we even have a chance to even get into them. It's the funny thing. Next fight is France versus Garbrandt. Let's make this a little bigger so the man fits on the page there. And we carry on with UFC 269. How is everybody doing today? Everybody's having a good weekend? I gotcha. Gotcha, bro. I gotcha. I think it was a pretty obvious one that Sean O'Malley was going to take that. Just going to listen to the old Joe Rogan interview in there, see if he has anything interesting to say. No worries. I need to see Sean O'Malley fight someone in the top 10. I think it's time. O'Malley's a good boxer. I just let's look at the bantamweight top 10, shall we? Who we've got? I don't think. Who won out of the Cruz fight this evening? I didn't catch that on the prelims. Who won the Cruz fight? Did anyone see that? Yeah, like for Sean O'Malley not to be in the top 15 just seems really odd to me, based on the fact that he is a good fighter, and he is obviously quite a big fighter too. I mean, when you look at, Cody Garbrandt's fighting, I think he's fighting flyweight tonight, isn't he? Yeah, he is. Which is odd. But I think it's just because the fact he doesn't really stand much of a chance in the bantamweight division right now. Certainly if you look at the the top 5 is, if you take out Aljamain Sterling, who is not, I wouldn't even take him as a top 5 competitor right now just with the way he's acting, but with P.E. and TJ Dillashaw, Jose Aldo and Corey Sandhagen, that is a rough fucking top 5 to deal with, and even Rob Font too. They're all hard motherfuckers, right? So there is no doubt that I think he's probably getting to a point where Cody Garbrandt was champion a few years ago. He's not anymore. I think why is Dominic Cruz still fighting either? That's the big question. Why is Dominic Cruz still fighting? Oh, who actually won that fight? Dominic. He was fighting Dominic Cruz versus Munhoz, wasn't it? Munhoz? Munhoz won. Oh no, sorry, Cruz won. Won in round 3. 3 rounds. What's everyone's thoughts on UFC 269 Undisputed Lightweight Championship? Who is going to be taking the number 1 or the championship position tonight? Will Charles Oliveira keep hold of his title, or will Dustin Poirier take it? Who will dominate the lightweight division? Who is going to be fighting what I would probably assume to be Islam Makhachev come mid-year? Probably around, I would say around June time. Well, actually, no. I shouldn't say that, right? Because I think Justin Gaethje is going to have a shot at the next title. I don't see the UFC leaving him on the sidelines again. I think that would be a real dickish move, right? If they did that. So I have a feeling that he definitely would be... I feel like it's going to be Justin Gaethje next, having a title shot, right? Whoever wins this. But the big question is Dustin Poirier going to retire? Oh, here we go. The champ, Charles Oliveira, is entering the building. And Dustin Poirier is also entering the building right now, number 1 contender. Dustin Poirier looks nervous. He's got a nervous look in his eyes. He looks more nervous than he walked in against Conor McGregor 3, that's for sure, in the trilogy fight. Pressure gets to Dustin Poirier. That's the big thing. And the thing is, when he fought Conor McGregor in that trilogy fight, the pressure really wasn't there, but it kind of was at the same time. But this is different. This is like Khabib style pressure, right? That's when you watch him fight Khabib, it was the same thing. Yeah, so right now Charles Oliveira is the underdog for that fight. He is currently the underdog. Oh, that's over under 2.5 rounds. I think if it goes to 5 rounds, I have a funny feeling Dustin Poirier is probably going to win it. But again, shit. Well done, man. You bet. I mean, I should have bet on O'Malley, really. Easy money. So you won 260 total, like you won an additional 260 to your 200? Or is that 260, like you won equivalently 60 bucks? Garbrandt's usually a pretty exciting fight to watch because he has got the knockout power. KK France is definitely someone you don't want to fuck around with either. He's been in the game for a while. He's had a lot of fights. Yeah, man, that's 60 bucks he never had before, right? Right. Because O'Malley was here, yeah. Garbrandt's got the hand speed and the power. He could knock out bantamweights quite easily. So now to drop to flyweight, it's going to be really interesting to see if he still comes in with that same quantity of power. He's always an exciting fighter to watch. Always an exciting fighter to watch. I am excited to watch him. KK France is a pretty dangerous dude too, though. Let's just keep that in mind. The only thing with watching UFC live is that there's so many promo style videos in there, right? So what happens then if Cody Garbrandt beats KK France? Does that automatically kind of propel him to number 6 in the flyweight division? Because he's number 7 in the bantamweight right now. So did he lose his bantamweight spot? How does that work? Cody Garbrandt definitely got cardio. 100%. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. I was going to say Colby. Cody Garbrandt is currently making his way to the octagon. He definitely looks skinnier in the face than what he does at bantamweight. I mean, bantamweight is... flyweight is what, 125 pounds? Is that what flyweight is? Yeah, it is. Fuck. I probably didn't weigh 125 pounds since like I was about 6. That's a pretty sick tattoos though. You can definitely see Garbrandt's lost a bit of muscle. Compared to what he was. I genuinely thought he was going to reign the title for a long time when he beat Cruz, but and that was a dominating fight too, right? Alright, let's just get his gloves checked before he goes into the ring here. So if you put $5 grand on Cody Garbrandt right now, you get about $8.5 grand in return. If you're interested in dropping $5 grand there, easy. Garbrandt coming out looking mean. Coming out, this is his 8th UFC appearance. He is making his way to the octagon right now. We've got to make sure our timer is ready. What's our money on this one? Do you think Cody Garbrandt's gonna you think he's gonna take the victory on this one on his flyweight debut? I have a funny feeling he probably will. I think it's gonna be a dogfight. These two are both good fighters. Both have potential for it to be probably a fight of the night. But we'll see. Just wait for the old Garbrandt to get his ass into the octagon here while he's drying his feet off. Look, is he doing toe by toe? Hurry up and get in the fucking octagon, Jesus. You got all night. Alright, didn't realise Dan Hooker's cornering for him. There we go. I guess he is from New Zealand, so it would make sense. Oh, anyone can do a Spanish to English translate for me? Right now, the fight hasn't started yet, my friend. No bueno. I don't even know what that means. Right now, fight hasn't started. O'Malley won the first fight by first round knockout. Well, TKO. Technically. Right? TKO, yeah. Alright, Garbrandt is just entering his way into the octagon. See, Cody Garbrandt definitely has the height advantage here, and we'll see when it goes tailor to tailor in a minute exactly the statistics for you guys. If you are watching it along with me, then you are watching it as well. If not, hope you all having a fantastic evening. It's rolling up to 8:45 my time. Alright, tailor tape, what are we seeing? France is 28, Cody Garbrandt is 30. He is a 4-inch height advantage to Cody Garbrandt, and Garbrandt actually has a 3.5-inch reach. Nestor, my man. Sean O'Malley won the first fight by TKO, and we are currently waiting on Bruce Buffer to announce the second fight, which is Cody Garbrandt versus Garbrandt. Alright, we're gonna drop the old musico right now so we can just get the crowd effect into full fruition as we move forward into the Cody Garbrandt fight. Bruce Buffer is just announcing everybody right now. We will get going on the live commentary, and remember to hit start on around this time and probably end. Garbrandt is fighting out of New Zealand, and obviously Cody Garbrandt's fighting out of the US. Tough time for those guys in New Zealand right now, traveling to and from during the pandemic. It is not fun for them. I know that Dan Hooker took some time to get his almost like his token visa thing to get back into New Zealand. Quite the stressful situation with him, certainly having a young family. I can imagine that is not fun. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like we are ready to start. Cody Garbrandt is looking eager to go. Garbrandt is looking angry as fuck. So let's go to the start of the round. Fight is on. Both come out then. Garbrandt swings with the kick out the start, just aiming on that lower calf area. Comes in with the kick and just kind of misses the body there. Garbrandt's going with quite a wide stance, fighting on the outside, right now. Cara France is currently kind of putting the pressure. Also a very wide-based stance. Both men just kind of feeling the distance right now. Garbrandt throws a kick, doesn't hit anything. Both men just kind of judging the distance, kind of feeling each other out, trying to see whether or not... Ooh, Garbrandt with kind of like a sliding kick you'd almost find off Call of Duty if you were to implement a kick into that sliding feature if you hit the V key. Interesting, haven't seen that one before, but maybe he accidentally slipped, but looked pretty cool. Nothing else has really happened right now. Garbrandt's just kind of circling on the outside. Cara France is just kind of sitting in the middle. We've got no action really happening at this very second. Garbrandt's just circling the outside, looking a little... Not really engaging. No one's engaging, guys. Oh, I'm not sure what's going on here. France comes in with the kick. He's going to push out. Oh, big right hand from Cara France. Just misses the target. Garbrandt's definitely the bigger man in this. Seems the slightly less aggressor right now. Cara's kind of putting on a bit of pressure. A bit of an exchange there. Garbrandt throws a cross over the top, misses the back of the head. France throws a big kick to the left, blocks it. Garbrandt blocks it, sorry. Couple fakies from Garbrandt. Both gentlemen not really engaging right now. Cara France with the left, kind of misses. Another fake jab from Garbrandt. Garbrandt swings with the left, just hits the guard. France kind of throws with the left hook. Oh, Garbrandt just got hit with a massive right hand. He's on the floor, he's struggling. He's struggling right now, he's wobbled. Oh, another big right hook from Cara France. France is just pushing him down. He beckons him to come on. He throws a big right hook, and there's a level change by Garbrandt. Garbrandt takes him down. Garbrandt currently has the back. Let's go to the back. Let's the fight continue from the feet. Garbrandt got majorly wobbled then, guys. Oh, another big right hand from Cara France. Garbrandt looks wobbled right now. I think he's kind of underestimating the power of France right now. He looks tired, which is very strange. Garbrandt looks kind of tired out. Definitely wobbled him with that big right hook. Nice uppercut from Garbrandt there. Ooh, big right, left, right. Garbrandt's front. Oh, big left. That's it. It's fight over. Garbrandt got knocked out. Wow. Another fight ends within the first round, guys. Fuck. Another fight ends in the first round. Wow. That was insane. It just picked him apart, man. Absolutely picked Garbrandt apart. France has just dominated him. Fuck. Insane, guys. Insane. Gonna watch the oh, beautiful right hand over the top. Just ate it. Put Garbrandt right on his ass. Right on his ass. And the thing is, what happened is like he got wobbled twice, stood up, and then beckoned him to come on, and France just fucking decked him right after. Wow, that's it. Second fight is over, guys. Second fight is over. And we are waiting on the next fight. We'll shut the crowd sounds for a little bit and just enjoy a little bit of the old music playing in the background. That was an 11th win by Cara France. And Garbrandt's looking pretty upset right now, which you kind of would be considering it is his flyweight debut. He actually come down in weight, right? So with him coming down in weight, you would have kind of thought he would have had a more significant advantage, certainly fighting someone with maybe a little less power than what he's used to fighting in the bantamweight. But well, you can't underestimate it, right? You can't come in with that mindset because you're the bigger dude that you're going to come in and be able to dominate. That's not how it works. So it's not how it works. All right, let's listen to Joe Rogan. A humble speech. Noted that he did have a friend who passed away at the start of the year, and then gave a kind of standing ovation to Cody Garbrandt. I don't keep saying Colby Garbrandt for. Oh. Fight Pass has died on me, guys. Hold on a minute. See if we can refresh it here. There we go. We're back in. Claims that he wants to fight for the title fight, which is interesting because Kai Kara France is currently only ranked number 6 right now, so I'm not sure how he can claim to fight Moreno, who's the champ. But it was a beautiful right hand over the top to put the old Cody Garbrandt on his ass. There's no doubt in that. But, right now, what's the next fight? We better set up our see if we can actually make the next fight out of round 1, because clearly that fight was not another long fight for us. So let's change the fight now. We are gonna change it to Neal versus, I'm just gonna call him Pons for this one, because saying his name is gonna be an absolute nightmare. His last name is Ponzinnibio. That's the next fight, guys. Jeff Neal versus Santiago Ponzinnibio. But we're going to call him Pons, if he likes it or not. He's getting called Pons. And we'll reset the timer here. Oh, reset the timer to 5 minutes, and hopefully we will have the next fight start here fairly quickly. Misha Tate is in the building, looking lovely. Oh, there we go. Halle Berry is also in the crowd right now. Interesting. I love it how like Halle Berry is now like a massive UFC star. You know, like Halle Berry is starred in a MMA movie and now she's like doing weigh-ins. So right now there is a poll that Dustin Poirier by 48.5% is currently the best lightweight in the division. Does everybody agree with that? Does everybody agree that Dustin Poirier is the rank number 1? Well, he's obviously ranked number 1, but do you think that he's actually, you think he's the best lightweight? Who's next? Jeff Neal versus Santiago Ponzinnibio is next. It is a welterweight fight. Jeff Neal 13-4. Santiago Ponzinnibio is 29-4. currently doing a trailer right now for Cirogan versus Francis Ngannou. Sorry, I'm just got my ear on something else over here as well. Going to be an interesting fight. Cirogan versus Francis Ngannou. They are both absolute fucking monsters. Who do you think? Who do you think is going to win out of Francis Ngannou and Cirogan? Like, Ngannou is one scary motherfucker, right? There's no doubt. But Cirogan moves like a fucking middleweight. There is no doubt in that. He has definitely got the skill set and tools to probably be the champion. But it only takes one punch from Ngannou, right? Only takes one punch. It's probably the biggest heavyweight fight that's going to happen unless John Jones comes back. I can't see any other fight being as big as that, right? And then you've got the Moreno Figueiredo fight on that as well. That's going to be an absolute banger too. I love these dual champion fights that they've been doing recently. Been really good, really good. Yeah, you got Derek Brunson and Cannonier on that fight as well. That's an absolute fucking monster of a card. It's going to be a cracking fight to start off the year in at UFC 270. I have no idea what that says, bro, but I'll take it as a compliment. No idea what that means. Let's translate that. It's live commentary, not a broadcast there, Teppen. Well, Evie, that's kind of my thoughts too. And the thing is, we can't underestimate Poirier on the ground either, right? Because Poirier is good on the ground, but he's not the same level as what Oliveira and Khabib was too. Obviously, Oliveira and Khabib were kind of two completely separate ground game specialists, which would have been an awesome fight to see, having those two. But I'm with you. I think it's probably going to be a submission win. It's probably just going to be a choke or something. I can imagine just Charles is just going to get the back of Poirier somehow, and then it's going to kind of be it. And it's going to be upsetting because I think that's probably going to be Oliveira's last chance at the title. I don't see UFC giving him another title chance unless he fights for another couple years, and I don't think that's the plan for Poirier, right? I don't think he's going to fight for another couple years, so we'll see how it goes. We'll see how that comes out, but we shall see. So right now, Jeff Neal and Santiago Ponzinnibio, not sure how I exactly say that. Number 12 versus number 14. Place your bets now. Good old Pons. Fred, I don't know, man. We were just kind of briefly chatting about that. I have a think. I think if it goes into the championship rounds, Dustin's going to win. Oliveira probably going to win by a submission. Might catch Oliveira, Poirier off guard with some crazy submission if it gets to the ground. It's really hard to say. They're both good fighters. They've both been in many fights over the last 10 years. Or not, well, probably longer than that. And it's just a hard one to call. It's going to be an exciting fight. I really think it's going to be a really good fight. I hope it's not over in the first round. We've had 2 first rounders so far, guys, and we're going to be onto the title fights here if this Neal fight's over real quick. But I have a feeling that the Neal Pons fight is probably going to go 3 rounds. Would be my guess. Not forgetting, guys, we also do have Amanda Nunes and Juliana Pena fight. Obviously, you know, chances are low that Juliana Pena is also going to come out. It is not going to come out on top. But we'll see. Oh, Oliveira, I don't know what you're saying, bro. Where is the fucking translate round here? When's the fight? If you're asking when the fight is, based off of what Google Translate has told me, that's Russian. Interesting. Good to know. I believe that the title fight will probably happen around 10 this evening, would be my guess. 10:30 Mountain Standard Time, whatever time that is for you. Unless the other next 2 fights go full 5 rounders, then we might be closer to 11 o'clock Mountain Standard, but we'll see. UFC are obviously trying to extend their the viewership here by playing as many promos as possible, just mainly due to the quickness of the other fights. All right, it looks like Santiago Ponzinnibio. Yes, sir. Miguel, he is on his way out. I apologize if I'm butchering his name. I'm actually going to call him Pons during this fight for the sake of me being able to vocabulary say his name. But Pons is currently making his way to the octagon, and he is taking off his shirt, and he's one lean motherfucker. It looks like he's in good shape. Obviously not as good as me, but close enough. Yeah, he looks in good shape. I will write his name in for the sake of it, so everyone knows who know I'm talking about. I like to call him the Pons. Clicking on the wrong thing here. I'll change the name for you, but just so we have. How do you spell his name? Ponzinnibio. Hopefully that's right. There we go. Ponzinnibio. This guy's 170? Fucking looks like 195, 200 at least. Fucking tall is this guy? 180 centimeters. No, I mean, he just looks big. Jeff Neal's making his way out to the octagon. Jeff Neal looks kind of nervous right now. Just waiting for Jeff Neal to take his pants off so he can go into the octagon. Should have Taylor the tape here for you guys here in a second. Santiago is a friend of Poirier? Is he? Just getting Vaselined up here. Hopefully we can get the fight started here shortly. Hopefully it's not another 1 rounder. Or maybe it will be. Alright, both gentlemen are in the octagon, and Waiting on the almighty Bruce Buffer to pop his head in the octagon and start to announce this fight so we can get it going. How is everybody doing this evening? Everybody's doing good? Saturday night? Are we all enjoying ourselves? Having a couple of glasses of the old proper 12 Irish whiskey? Alright, so let's say Neal's 31, Pons is 35, 5'11" versus 6 foot. I knew Pons was a big dude. Both weighing in just around 170 pounds. Neal has a 2-inch reach advantage at 75 inches. Bruce Buffer to announce the fight. Ponzinnibio, alright. And it's just about to announce Jeff Neal, and we'll get the old crowd sounds on the go here. Neal's looking loose. He's looking loose, and he's looking pretty good. It's gonna be an interesting fight. Let's see how this one rolls out. Referee in charge is Mark Smith. Getting this fight started. Just got our round timer going. Alright, are we ready? Fight's on. Here we go, guys. Alright, Pons is taking the middle of the octagon. Neal's kind of online all in off. Main fight is probably in about an hour and a little bit, I would imagine, by the time they get all the promos. Both gentlemen, Pons is kind of hovering around the middle of the octagon. Neal's holding quite the nothing yet, guys, nothing yet. They're just kind of feeding each other out here. Both gentlemen are looking quite loose, and nothing's really happening right now. We got Neal coming in with a couple of light jabs there. Pons is kind of looking just to see whether or not he can get in. These guys look big for 170, you know, a lot bigger than what other 170s do. Nothing's really happening right now. They're all just kind of feeding, trying to find each other out. Online, the main event is probably going to be in about an hour, bro. I would say about an hour and a half. Right now, we're currently watching Jeff Neal versus and Santiago Ponzinnibio, which is the third fight on the card. Okay, so Neal just threw a head kick, lovely block by Pons there. Pons is getting a warning for having open fingers. Both gentlemen take respect that was an accident. Nothing really happened so far. Big right hand from Pons, just hit off the guard. Both men exchanging a kick. Kind of just feeling out the distance right now. Something not quite with Neal's shorts here, but nice little right hand by Neal there over the back of Pons' head. Neal's probably looking for a level change here. Throws kind of a fakey jab. Both men exchanging the pocket there slightly. Nothing really major coming out of it. Beautiful leg kick by Pons. Absolutely beautiful leg kick by Pons. There's another warning there for fingers in use. Oh, big head kick by Neal. Right in the temple of Pons. Both men still standing perfectly fine. How are we going, Matazo? How's it going? Oh, there's another warning there. Pons gets another warning on the fingers. Oh, big right hand from Neal, closing the distance. Pons kind of wobbled there for a second. Oh, nice low kick from Pons. Big right hand from Pons. Oh, Pons is getting the aggressor now. Neal's trying to move in. Pons just swinging back fist, but kind of misses. Pons first goes to the body. Jeff's corner is absolutely giving her. Pons is kind of just throwing jabs down the middle. Nothing majorly coming out of this right now. Neal throws it overhand left. Doesn't really hit anything. Bit of redness and bleeding coming from the left eye of Pons right now. Nice little right hand on the chin there. Neal's got pretty good solid defense. Big kick to into Jeff Neal there, but he blocks it beautifully. Pons comes through with a jab, nothing major coming out of it. Pons throws a big left but hits the guard. Neal moves forward, gets Pons up to the side of the cage. Pons manages to escape out through the back. Claims the center of the octagon again. Both men aren't really throwing much power into these shots, but Neal still looks loose. Nice little 1-2 combo there from Pons. Catches the chin of Neal. Pons starting to open up a little bit now. Nice head kick from Neal there. There's a quick timeout here for someone slipping in the nuts. Oh, Mark Smith tried to resume the action there, so we're going to just stop the timer. Got a few seconds left here before the end of the round. Kind of clipped him in the nuts. I think Pons has taken this as an opportunity to maybe take a little bit of a break. Kind of caught him on the end of the bell there. Santiago's having a bit of slight exaggeration of how much he got caught on the end of the bell, but they're allowed up to 5 minutes when they get a groin shot. Neal gets a warning to stay away from the target area, aka the groin. Alright. Watch the fingers, watch the groin. So far both men are poking eyes and poking dicks. Alright, back underway here. 16 seconds left of the first round. Pons comes out with the right hand. Both men try to exchange there, nothing really happens. Big kick from Pons. Nice little left hand from Pons and breaks away. Nothing really coming out of it. Neal looking just to kind of close the round on. Oh, that's it. Nice little combo to win the round, and that is the end of the round. We start the round here and we will wait until the next round. Sorry, to hit the comments. It's hard to commentate and read at the same time. Online, on and off. Yeah, the next fight should probably start, I would say, around 10:30. I'm going to have to translate for you, my friends. Do not speak Espanol. The Oliveira fight is probably in about an hour, guys. We still have Amanda Nunes and Pena fight after this. Remember that, right? There's 2 championship fights. I'm trying to do the translations as fast as I can here, guys. But you have to remember, guys, this is not a live stream. This is a live commentary, not a live stream. Okay? Alright, both gentlemen come out for the second round. Pons comes out quite the aggressor. Oh, beautiful leg kick there by Pons. Oh, Neal comes in the 1-2, just misses slightly over the top. Both men haven't really exchanged too much in the start of the second round, sorry. I'll probably change that to round 2. My apologies. No fight has actually made to the second round yet, so I completely forgot to change it. Both men exchanging in the pocket there. Beautiful right left there from Pons. And Neal's not really moving his head, so he's kind of getting caught here. Both men are kind of exchanging in the middle, or Pons catches a beautiful left over the top. And Neal's still bouncing around, pretty agile. Looks pretty good. Pons is definitely... Oh, nice little exchange there by both men. Nice little exchange. I think Pons is definitely coming off the better advantage here because he's just taking on the counter every single time, right? Just seems to be functioning. It just seems to be generally working better for him. Nice little kick from Neal there into the body of Pons. Follows up with a left. Nothing really damaging though. It's not really shaking him off. Oh, nice little left there from Pons. Kind of takes Neal off guard a little bit. Pons does level change. Puts Neal up against the side of the cage. Got the one leg. Nice little defense there from Neal, but it looks like Pons is going to get the takedown here in a second. Nice takedown defense there by Pena. Oh, that's it. So right now the fight has gone to the floor. Pons is currently... oh, nice roll by Neal there. Gets him right out of the grapple on the floor there. Pons is throwing the hands. Oh, beautiful left hand there by Neal. Because that would be DMCA Eddie, unfortunately. Would technically be copyright and broadcasting. Oh, beautiful right left there from Pons. Both men are not really doing too much action right now. Oh, nice punch from Jeff Neal there. Kind of catches Pons off a little bit as he steps back. Oh, nice calf kick there by Pons. Oh, nice body punch. Nice body punch there by Pons. Oh, nice exchange there by Neal. Really throwing out right left. Doesn't seem to be really affecting Pons moving forward though. Both men gotta watch the fingers on the way in and out. I think about the third or fourth time they've had that warning now. Oh, nice little 1-2 combos there by Pons, followed by the calf kick. A nasty calf kick. Visually, it looks like Pons' face is getting beat up more than Neal right now, but nothing's really happening. I haven't really seen Neal throw a huge amount. That's more just kind of these kind of light left jabs. I don't know what's going on with this fight. Yeah. It is almost like Pons is trying to get another timeout for some sort of poke, but the ref told him to carry on, so I'm not really sure what's happening there. Beautiful straight hand there by Pons. Pons has slipped. Nothing major. Beautiful calf kick by Pons. Shook Neal off. That's the end of the round. That is the end of the round. Looks like we are going to go with the full 3 rounds on this one, ladies and gents. Oh, man. I would say the second round definitely went to Pons there. Neal is potentially got the first round. It was kind of hard to see how the judges would have scored that one. So it could be a 1-1 or it could be 2-1. Just listening to Neal's coach here giving him some shit. Trying to inspire him to get going. Alright. Going to the third and final round of the Jeff Neal and Santiago Ponzinnibio fight. Already set the timer and we are ready to go in 3, 2, 1. Alright, here we go again. Round 3, ladies and gents. Let's see how this fight continues. Alright. Jeff Neal's looking very light on his feet. Both fighters are very light on their feet actually. They if you continue to be in this channel, this is a commentary fight, not a live fight. Oh, beautiful left hand there by Neal. He's got Pons robbed. Pons is tagged, but he seems to be okay. Sorry there guys, I was sort of just read the chat and moderate that at the same time. The right eye of Neal is definitely starting to look a bit bust up there. Pons hits the lower calf kick. Another lower calf kick. Pons is breaking that calf of Neal's beautifully. I thought Pons was wobbled there for a second, but it didn't seem to phase him. Neal really needs to win this round for any potential win. Both men are kind of just jabbing away at each other. Nothing really that fantastic. Big right left from Pons. Doesn't wobble Neal though. Neal keeps moving forward. 3 minutes of the round left. Neal's starting to pick up the pace. Yes, has a run. Probably most likely Oliveira will probably win, but we'll definitely get there. Oh, beautiful by Neal there. Another leg kick there by Pons. That calf is getting beat up really. We've got right left from Pons. Doesn't really do anything. Nice little left jab there from Neal. Both men are making this go, I think the full 3 rounds by the seams of it. Both men trying to throw shots out the middle, but nothing really happening. Jeff Neal looks tired now. He's coming, 13 minutes into the fight. Another snapping right hand from Pons gets through. Nice little left hook there from Neal. From Pons again, sorry. Oh, he's starting to open up now. Pons is starting to open up. 1-2. The 1-2 just doesn't seem to be ending. Oh, nice right jab from Neal. Beautiful. Oh, another nasty inside calf kick from Pons. Nasty. We got 1 minute 30 left on the clock here, anyway. Oh, nice right hook, kind of stuns Pons there from Neal. Neal's another Pons is opening up. Pons are opening up. Hands are opening up on both sides. Both men are going for it. A beautiful left and right from both opponents. Both men seem unfazed by it though. Neal wobbles Pons. Beautiful, like three punch combo right there. Oh, it's like almost like a slap from Neal there. Neal's just opening up now. This is what Neal needed. Beautiful right left from Neal. Oh, Pons comes back, walks into the jab of Neal. Oh, two beautiful jabs from Neal there. Pons backing away. Pons backing away. Pons' face is just getting mashed up. I would say Pons probably won the first and second round, so the third round could be up for grabs here. If we only got 12 seconds left according to the timer. Both men still moving forward. Big right hand from Ponzinnibio. Jeff Neal kind of circles back to the front of the to the center of the ring, and that is it. The fight is over, ladies and gentlemen. That is the end of the fight. Both men raise their hands in what we think is potentially a Ponzinnibio 2-1 win. We will see what this comes out to be. Ponzinnibio had some absolute brutal inside leg kicks there. Oliveira is maybe going to win. We'll see. To here, we'll see. Gotta translate the old Russian there. Or Serbian, sorry. Okay, Serbian. Oh, you getting late, guys. Getting late. Alright, time to update the see who's going to win that. I would say from a visual perspective, Pons definitely looks the more beat up man. But kind of hard to say whether or not that's legit. I think it's a 2-1 to Pons would be my guess on the outcome of that fight for sure. We look at significant strikes. It was even 17-17 in round 1. Round 2 was 17-21 to Santiago. Neal actually came out on top, so Neal could have actually won this. We're going to see it. Anybody watch along with me? What do you think of that fight? It was pretty good. Gonna be start losing my voice here in a minute. Alright, let's turn off the old crowd sound. Let's get the old music busting back on again. Bruce Buffer's calling the fight. I will let you know who wins as soon as I do. $29-28 Ponzinnibio. 30-27 Neal. 29-28 split decision win. Jeff Neal. Jeff Neal takes the victory. That was a close fight. Definitely a close fight. Jeff Hands of Steel Neal. What a name. Got Nunes vs Pena next. How's everyone tonight? Good? Got Nunes versus Pena coming up next. Kayla Harrison is in the audience. Oh, Justin Gagey and Rose Namajunas is in the audience too. What's David Spade doing in the audience? The ladies' man. Man, I don't know. I can't translate any of these languages, bro. You can watch it on pay-per-view if you want to, obviously. I'm surprised YouTube hasn't had the ability to automatically translate, obviously. Alright, dude. Let's see what you say again. Sorry, I'm gonna have to do this piece by piece. Give me a link. I'm gonna give you a link away then. Virgin. Doubt that, mate. I've got a 3-year-old, so I highly doubt that. We've got Amanda Nunes, Juliana Pena coming up next, guys. Put your predictions and your bets in on these ones, because it's probably going to be over in the first round if I was going to have my guess. And we're going to be cracking on with the UFC Undisputed Lightweight title pretty much right away if I was going to have my money on it. So we'll see. And wait for the next fight, guys. Message retracted. Yeah, I figured as much. First title fight of the evening. Be coming up in the next few minutes here. Move that over there a little bit. Fast UFC. I'm gonna translate for you, buddy. Already fight. Yes. Ponzinnibio, Santiago Ponzinnibio fight just finished, and Jeff Neal won by third round split decision. We've got Amanda Nunes and Julia Pena coming up. 6th title defense from Amanda Nunes. Right now, the DraftKings odds are minus 1,000 for Amanda Nunes. Thing is, Julian Pena is only like 2 for 2 in the UFC, so it's really like, I wouldn't really say it's exactly a very fair fight, but I mean, you got to give us someone a fight, I guess. Give us someone a fight, right? Oh man, I'm tired. Amanda Nunes is just a monster though, isn't she, really, when it comes to it? Like, I wouldn't mind seeing her fight some of the men at fucking 135, 145. That'd be a fucking good thing to watch, wouldn't it? Crossweight division there. She'd probably destroy half of them. She'd probably have a championship belt if she wasn't careful. I just don't think Juliana Piana's just got it in her though. That's the thing, right? She is only 2 for 2. I mean, we could wish we could guess. We could wish for miracles, I guess, but who knows? Who knows? They're just doing promos for it right now. So. I have a suspicion it's probably going to be over pretty quickly, and we're going to be cracking on with the Undisputed Lightweight title pretty quick. But we shall see. We shall see. Ooh. What's everybody watching? Is everybody watching UFC along with me here, or are we watching just the stream? Like, what's everybody watching? Everyone's there, and I know there's viewership. What's everybody doing? We enjoying the stream? We enjoying the live commentary of the fights? What are we doing? Oh, I have to translate this all in a second, my man. Learned the fight or not? No idea what that means, for sure. I'll say yeah, just for the sake of it. Man, it's getting on here. All right. Probably going to be releasing another video tomorrow, guys. Make sure you stay tuned for the episode of Lever Talks coming probably tomorrow, following up with the UFC 269. Additional to that, we will probably also probably be releasing a video Thursday this week on some upcoming fights. So it looks like we have Juliana Pena heading her way to the octagon. She looks nervous. I thought she'd fighting out of Mexico, but she's not. She's actually fighting out of somewhere in the US. Wisconsin, is it? Very interesting. If Juliana Pena wins this, that would be huge. It would be a real game changer. But I don't think it's going to happen. Fortunately, but Juliana Pena is making her way to the octagon right now. She is getting herself ready to go into the cage. I think Amanda Nunes is probably going to be undefeated. Like, what's inspiring Amanda Nunes to keep fighting? I guess that's the big question, right? I mean, she's such a dominant species. It's almost impossible for anyone to beat her. Like, if anyone's gonna beat her, it would be Valentina Shevchenko. But the problem is, that fight's probably not gonna happen again. They've already fought twice, right? So I just don't see the value of it. I think Amanda Nunes, I mean, obviously when you try to beat a champion, you gotta dominate them. So the chances of actually Valentina Shevchenko fighting again, Amanda Nunes, is probably limited. But who's to tell, right? We're still waiting on Juliana Pena here to get herself in the octagon. Just getting her gloves checked out. She's got some lovely red nail varnish on right now, just as she heads up the steps into the octagon. And she gives the crowd a good old stare and a wave. And she enters into the octagon right now, ready to fight. Away she goes. Amanda Nunes should be making her way out here shortly. Amanda Nunes will be making her way out here. Hurry this fight up so we can crack on with the old undisputed title fight. I'm probably gonna have to neck a bunch of water right now, guys. Commentary kills my throat. Oh, here we go. What's my boy saying? Tasha Gaxa, what's we saying, bruv? No. This is a live commentary stream, my friend, not a live broadcast stream. It can be classified as copyright, a redistribution of copyright and DMCA on YouTube if I was to live stream it. Therefore, I am not live streaming it. It's solely live commentary, and for those who are expecting the fight to happen, that's unfortunately not going to happen. You'll get my beautiful commentary over the top of it, and that is what we'll get. Anyway, Amanda Nunes looks like his... Hey Lammy, how's it going, my friend? Welcome to the stream. Hope you enjoy your stay. And looks like Amanda Nunes is currently making her way out to the octagon. And she looks kind of nervous too, but she also has a little bit of a smirk on her face, basically saying, yeah, like, I'm about to whoop some ass. Justin Poirier boss, yeah, you know what? Obviously the conversations come up a lot tonight. Oliveira versus Poirier, who's going to win? I would like to see Poirier win. I think he deserves the title. I think he fits the title better than Charles Oliveira does from a few aspects of the personality, but Charles Oliveira is also a very good fighter and is on like a 9 or 10 fight win streak, so we'll see how that goes. Amanda Nunes is just preparing herself to go in the octagon here, lightly folding her joggers and putting in her gum shield. We got the old timer ready to start the round here before... I feel like them prepping to get in the octagon just takes longer and longer. I don't know what it is. There's a swig of water, throwing the gum shields, put on, take our shoes off, you know. We got our bets on this round. We got to Amanda Nunes is gonna finish it in the first round. Is that the expectations here, guys? Is that what we're the predictions? This is where our bets are on. My suspicion is that Nunes is probably gonna win this pretty quick. And Nunes just enters herself into the ring here. What's Ilham? What's going on, Mr. Zaripov? Alright, Taylor the Tate, there is 1 year age gap. Nunes being a slightly older woman at standing 5'8" high with a 2-inch weight, 2-inch height advantage. Obviously the weight is the same and the reach is the same. Waiting on old Bruce to get through his announcements here. Okay. I just gotta be careful that you guys can't see it on that reflection there. I was worried about. Anyway, Bruce getting in on the odd announcements there. I apologize for the slight quiet on that, but Bruce is just announcing the old boss man, Amanda Nunes, coming in with the Oh no, currently on Juliana Pena right now. Julian Pena looks rather nervous, I was going to say the least. Juliana Pena is 2 for 2 in the UFC right now. She's 11 for 4 MMA total. There isn't really much advantage other than Amanda Nunes does have a slight height advantage here. What are we saying there, Mr.? Oh man, I can't even see your name, bro. What does it even say? One TV. Nope, one. Alright, Bruce Buffer is announcing Amanda Nunes as we speak. And we will go to the crowd sound effects. We will cut the music. And we will... I gotta try and... there's too much Russian in it, my boys. Was the fight already? No, my friend. Fight has not happened yet. We are currently on Nunes vs Pena. We are on the co-main event of the evening, title fights. This looks like it's going to be an interesting fight, guys. Get ready to hit the start on the timer. Kick this fight off. Amanda Nunes looks rather nervous, but she looks comfortable. And Pena looks questionably nervous. Amanda Nunes looks pretty loose all in all. So let's kick this fight off in 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, both ladies come out and touch hands. And Nunes stands center of the ring while Pena it's got quite a high guard right now. We are expecting Nunes to be able to pick her shots efficiently here, as I suspect that she will, being that she is one of the best fighters in the world, if not the best women's fighter to have graced the planet when it comes to mixed martial arts. Oh, that is a nasty leg kick from Nunes that has just dropped Pena. Calf kick has just floored her. Oh, and another outside calf kick. Pena gets back up again. That was nasty. That was like one solid kick to the calf. It just dropped her. Pena kind of swings some punches here, but Nunes keeps the difference. Nunes going in with that calf kick again. Nunes keeping her distance quite well, away from any flurry of punches from Pena right now. That was a nasty calf kick, man. You can probably just see her calf starting to balloon up already. That was disgusting. Nunes doesn't look as sharp for some reason. I'm not sure what the reason is. Pena's just kind of throwing punches on the way in, and Nunes kind of getting caught a little bit. I think Nunes is alright. I think she's got the angles covered here. Oh, I'm not quite sure what happened then. I think it was just a solid punch to the face that could just drop Pena on the floor. Pena's trying to upkick, trying to keep Nunes off of her. She doesn't want Nunes to get on top of her. Pena's kind of up against the side of the cage, looking terrified right now. Pena's still doing up kicks. Oh, Nunes comes in with a massive ground and pound over the top. It looks like Nunes is looking at her options for potential submission on the ground. Now Pena stands up. He's got the left or the right leg of Nunes, I should say. Pena's currently got Nunes up against the cage. Nunes does a beautiful trick, gets Pena down to the ground. Pena's kind of got like a half guard over the top of Pena on the floor. Looking to try get the neck, but it looks like Pena's holding Nunes' right hand here up against the cage. Nunes gets an underhook, pretty much gets nearly full mount. Oh, she's got half mount. She's got the one. Nunes has got the one leg trapped on the floor here. Like one leg caught on the floor here. Looking that she might be going for an attempt. Oh, she's got Pena's back. Nunes has now got Pena's back. And it looks like Pena's got the neck. The ref better look. Nunes has got the neck of Pena right now. She's got her back. She's working that neck. Pena's trying to scooch her hips up a little bit to try and get some leverage off of her neck. But the one thing that's saving Pena right now is she actually has hold of Nunes' hand. That's stopping that choke coming up. Stopping Nunes getting her hands locked. Oh, Pena's able to roll out of it here. The fight's still on the ground. Pena's managed to switch to her front. Nunes no hand longer on the back. But it looks like Amanda Nunes is going for some sort of guillotine choke. She's got one hand around the top of the neck. And Nunes is laughing to herself. Not entirely sure what's trying to happen here, but right now Nunes is on top with like a half guillotine. Oh no, she hasn't got anything around the neck. I think the fight's probably going to get brought up to the feet here if nothing happens. I think Amanda's trying to get some sort of submission on the ground by the seams of it, the way that she's playing this game. She's got one leg wrapped up of Pena's on the floor. Not doing any ground and pound though, not really doing any damage. I think she's just trying to work a submission. What it seems like. Seems like solely just a submission, and Pena's got to be careful of this this arm and leg that she's got. I'm not quite sure the whole point in this game, but it looks like Pena's trying to get the arm of Amanda Nunes into some form of arm bar. Yeah, she's almost like trying to go for a Kimura. That's what she's trying to go for. And Nunes is just kind of... Oh no, that's it. Amanda Nunes got half guard now. Ooh, nice little spritz off the end there by Pena on the ground. That's the end of round 1. We are going to head into round 2 here. Wow, I wasn't expecting that fight to go round 2. It's almost like Dana White probably called Amanda Nunes. It was like, hey, try to make sure this fight goes around 3 rounds so we don't have to put the undisputed fight on before 10 o'clock in the evening. Could be true though. We're in round 2. I mean, Amanda Nunes is just like, easy round. I mean, I think Nunes definitely dominated that round, but a couple. She doesn't look her usual confident self for some reason. Not sure really why not, but heading into round 2 here of UFC 269, Nunes vs Pena. We'll start our round here in a second once everyone gets situated. Alright, here we go, round 2, kicking off of, let's see what happens here. A nice little up kick up the middle by Nunes. Interesting to see if this fight stays on the feet a little bit. Nunes definitely doesn't look her usual aggressive self. Not quite sure why, but a little bit more hesitant than usual. Nunes goes for a big right hand over the top, kind of misses. Got that smile on her face, like she knows that she's kind of playing with her almost. Doesn't look like... Ooh, nice right over the hand by Pena there. Nasty kick by Nunes. Nunes is... Oh, nice right hand by Pena. Nice one too. It's the jab. It's the jab from Pena which is making a big difference here. Oh my god. Juliana Pena opening up on Nunes. Oh, Amanda gives it back. They're exchanging in the pocket, these two. Oh, beautiful left hand by Pena. Nunes is almost like, kind of looks a bit wobbled. Pena's, they're both swinging for it right now. They're both swinging for it. Nunes is recovering, but Nunes looks tired, man. Nunes is swinging for the breaches. She's almost like trying to outswing Pena. Right now they're kind of stopping, holding off on the jabs, but Pena's like keeps. Oh, Pena looks tired now. Oh, Pena cross Nunes again. Come on, Pena, hold it together. Oh, these women are going at it. They're swinging at it, guys. Big lefts and rights from both women. Pena catches Nunes on the face. Nunes looks tired. Like, she looks kind of wobbled and tired. Oh, Pena drops a mouth guard here. Both women are both exchanging here in the pocket. This is an absolute crazy fight. Pena is actually wobbling Nunes as we talk, but both women are just beating each other here in the pocket. Pena definitely looks like she's tiring out real quick here because she's just both ladies are looking like they're tired. Oh, big right hand there by Pena. Juliana Pena is just throwing these punches, and they are connecting too. It's making... Oh, beautiful jab. I think Nunes is just focusing on the jab right now. Julian Pena catches Nunes with some big right hands. Oh! Nunes tries to level change, but they go up against the cage. Pena's throwing in knees. Pena looks like this fight. It looks like this fight. Oh, takedown from Pena. She takes Nunes down. Pena's got the back of Nunes. Oh my god, she's got... Oh my god, Julian Pena has just won the bantam. Oh my god, let's go, new champ. Holy shit. Julian Pena, 2-2 in the UFC, has just beaten Amanda Nunes. Holy fuck. Who was expecting that? Wow. Holy shit. Can't believe it. That didn't look like Amanda Nunes. Like, spread the love, man. Like, did you watch the fight, or are you just literally going off on the commentary there? Because if you watched the fight, Amanda Nunes did not look like herself in that fight, right? When you look at the fight she's had in the past, the way she's dominated, that didn't look like her. That did not look like her. That's unbelievable. She looked slow. She looked tired. Unbelievable. Joe Rogan literally just said the same thing as me. Did you watch the fight though? Sorry guys, I'm gonna sneeze. Jesus, just headbutted my microphone on the way back in. Fuck. Oh, bro, man. I couldn't believe that fight. It was literally Pena body slammed her to the floor after dominating it. And then Pena just chokes her out, and that's the end of it. Holy shit. Unbelievable. You know what? I love the UFC for this reason. And I love it because it can just... I was just a rear naked choke spread. Sorry, I'm just reading Rucker Lewis's chat here. Maybe so. She had a baby. She just, off the one, they just, you know what though, Rucker, you're right. I think Amanda Nunes I think Amanda Nunes could be just too into family life now, which could be a massive play into maybe her motivation to train to that level. It's hard because, I mean, she's at the top of the game, right? She's obviously the GOAT. And I think it could be a combination of the whole child family life thing. And maybe it's time that she wants to go on. But yeah, spread, it was a rear naked choke. She had her up against the cage and she kind of like Pena body slammed her into the floor. And Nunes was just like, and rear naked choke, that was it. Well, that's the thing, and that's the great thing about MMA, and this, I guess that's kind of what I want to talk a bit more about, is it does, it's one of those things that could go either way, and there could be massive, just like shock victories like this, because people underestimate the fact that they underestimate their opponent, right? And it happens in all sports too. It doesn't just happen in fighting. It happens in any other sport, soccer, football, rugby, cricket. you go out there with the wrong mindset, underestimate your opponent, and you get fucking dominated and look like a dick, right? And that's what happens. And we're just going to listen to what Joe Rogan has to say here, so then bear with me a minute, guys. That was an absolute fantastic win. I could not believe that. I genuinely thought Nunes was going to dominate that in the first round. I couldn't believe it. Oh, man. I love it when UFC does that to me. Absolute fucking shock win. I know, I don't think you're trying to lose 100%. And I've never been in that situation, so I couldn't... Oh, wow. You know what she just did?
We're not here just to take part.
Oh, no, she didn't do that. I'm sorry.
Who the fuck is that guy?
No.
Surprise, surprise, motherfucker.
She literally just said that. Sorry, I got to She literally Pena came on the mic for Joe Rogan and went,
surprise, surprise, motherfucker. The king is back.
But she said, surprise, surprise, motherfuckers. Unbelievable. Yeah, sorry, just to go back to it. So I'm not a UFC fighter, not MMA fighter, wouldn't know. I feel like they just go out there with a potential wrong mindset. Yeah, Lamy. Yeah, Nunes just lost to a rear naked choke, and she got dominated on the feet too. And it was almost like a rear naked choke, but it was almost like a neck crank. Ah, sweet, man. Well, I'm glad I can commentate the UFC for you on your way home from work. Yeah, it was almost like, now I watched a replay again, that spread. It was almost like a neck crank. I couldn't tell if the arm was under the chin, but it was definitely oh man, amazing result. Amazing result. We have got the undisputed lightweight title championship coming up here next, guys, with Dustin Poirier versus oh, I'm gonna have to translate for that. Daniela. Don't really know what that says. Alright, let's change the fight. We've got the old Oliveira versus Poirier. How do you spell Poirier? P-O-I-R-E-I-R? Yes. I-E-R. Alright, Amanda Nunes is just on the mic and let's see what she's got to say. She said she trained very hard. She basically said she's going to come back fighting, and hats off to Juliana Pena. Sorry, I'm just listening to what Amanda Nunes is saying there. She basically said that she just kind of checked out. She just wasn't feeling it today. And she said, hats off to Juliana. She's a warrior. And that, she knew that coming into this fight, but today wasn't a day and she just wasn't feeling it for whatever reason. She did say she trained hard for this fight, but humbling victory and defeat. So definitely hats off there to Amanda Nunes, the GOAT of the women's divisions within the UFC. She will be back, I assume. She will come back harder and train bigger and harder than she ever has. Who are we playing? Who have I got for the next fight? So I've created several YouTube videos talking about this. Okay, so I've talked about Charles Oliveira, Dustin Poirier pretty much the day it was released. We'll just throw some music back on here. Get the old crowd sounds off. I would say I want Dustin Poirier to win. Mainly because I think that he deserves to be champion. And I'm not saying that Charles Oliveira doesn't deserve to be champion. But I think that Dustin is probably the better fighter all round. it's a really, really, really difficult decision, right? Because it's like both fighters have their real strengths and weaknesses. It really depends if the fight goes to the ground, it's Oliveira, unfortunately. I think Oliveira wins. I think if Poirier can tire out Oliveira in the first couple rounds, I think Poirier's probably got it in the bag. I want to see Poirier become champion because I feel like he won't get a title shot again if he loses. So this is kind of his last go at lightweight gold. And I don't think, certainly with Islam Makhachev coming into... not Islam Makhachev. I think with Khamzat Chimaev in the 170 division, I don't think it's worth Poirier looking at 170 as an option to fight for the title. So we're going to... I would say Dustin Poirier is going to win. And I think it's going to go to the 3rd or 4th round. Amanda Nunes just lost to Juliana Pena there, Alina. So we are waiting for the undisputed title fight between Dustin Poirier and Charles Oliveira right now. We just sit and chat during these promos that the UFC are putting out for us right now, and we're just gonna change the round back to round number 1 again. I'll have to find a way to automate this for future YouTube streams. Yeah, and that's the thing. I do like both fighters too, Spread, but it's that's the thing. I don't have any hate towards either of the fighters, so I'm not leaning one side more than the other. I think that's the biggest thing. So I think if either wins, I'll be happy for them, but I'm leaning more that I want Dustin Poirier to win more than I do Charles Oliveira, just because I think that, you know, Charles Oliveira has become champion after 9 title fights, 9 consecutive fights. If Dustin Poirier then becomes champion, whether or not he retires after the fact, at least he's become champion, right? Because I don't think interim really counts. But we'll see, man. We'll see. Dustin Poirier is still classified as the best lightweight champion in the world right now. So, obviously, you know, lightweight division is quite a heavy division anyway. You've still got Justin Gaethje, Beneil Dariush, you've got Islam Makhachev, you've still got Chandler in the mix, you've got Conor McGregor potentially coming back. It's always gonna be an interesting division. 155 just seems to be exciting, and 172. Like you've got Khamzat Chimaev coming up, 170, 185. These guys are just gonna fucking dominate it, right? Big thing Poirier has to be careful about is he doesn't tire himself out in the first couple rounds. It has always been a good weight class. For the longest time it has, yeah. Yeah, I think Dustin Poirier just has to be careful how fast he comes out the gate and doesn't let the pressure get to him, because he like when he fought Khabib for the title, and obviously, you know, Khabib puts a lot of pressure on you, so I think that's probably a big factor of it. But he just got to be careful he doesn't tire himself out too fast, because if he gets tired, I think Oliveira is going to take him to the ground, right, and then it's going to be game over. I'm hoping he comes out fighting smart. I think he's come a long way as a fighter, right? So I think he's definitely got potential. Oh, behind me. Can't let the old reflection cause me DMCA related issues. copyright in that fact. You don't want that to happen. Charles Oliveira is also a very smart fighter too, right? That's the thing. That's the other thing we got to be careful about. Is he's peaking, right? It's gonna be dangerous. He's a dangerous guy. I'm just watching Oliveira just deck Michael Chandler here. That was a fight too. That was definitely worth watching. But you know what? Dustin Poirier got paid this year too. So if he can get paid twice with 2 big fights, and then also take the championship gold, it's going to be a good year for Dustin Poirier. Really good year. But the thing is, it's crazy because he's just not that level of superstar that even if Conor McGregor loses, he's still bigger like McGregor's still a bigger superstar even though he's lost twice, right? You got Poirier then, no doubt. Well, I think we're all leaning towards Poirier who wants to win, right? Looks like we might get ourselves the announcement of Mr. Dustin Poirier heading to the Octagon here shortly. They've done the promo. And looks like we're getting some music coming through. Are we expecting Dustin Poirier to make the entrance here? Here's the man himself, Mr. Dustin Poirier, looking nervous as in the eyes, but relaxed on the outside. He knows this is probably his last opportunity as gold, so I can imagine the pressure is building inside. Dustin Poirier enters... You think so there, Brennan? You think she tap for cash? Do you think that... You think that Dana White gave her a bit of a preemptive phone call and was like, hey, if you just roll on your front and tap for cash here, we'll give you a couple mil just to make your division exciting? Can you imagine? Wouldn't surprise me. Probably just have like an epic comeback and just dominate. Come back again and just like kick her in the end. That would be the end of it. Alright, Dustin Poirier is getting ready to go into the Octagon here. He's just saying goodbye to all his ring side team. Nunes tap cash. Definitely made the division more exciting because she was too dominant really. But yeah, Joe Rogan just mentioned like Poirier is one who likes to really drag fights out for wars, right? He definitely had some wars in his time. Alright, Dustin Poirier is just entering the Octagon here, ladies and gentlemen. We are coming up to the main event of the evening. Poirier does his slow jog around the Octagon. We should be expecting Charles Oliveira here to come out shortly. We are expecting a fantastic fight here this evening. Time to crown the champ, Steve-O says via Twitter. Time to crown the champ. Gotta love the music coming out from Charles Oliveira here. Will the Bronx take victory again? Will he defend his title? Or will we crown a new UFC lightweight champion? I don't know. Sometimes what happens is like when one champion goes, the other one champion goes too. So we may see a complete new champ after this UFC to end the year. Interesting how Charles Oliveira walks out wearing quite thick glasses. I think they're real. Surely not. Cappy. Nah. Alright, here the man comes into the stadium. Here we go. A lot of fights in the UFC, Charles Oliveira. It's at like 44 fights or something. Not in the UFC, but like 44 MMA fights total. Like, he's got a crazy story too. Like, got told from a young age that he wasn't going to be able to. He was like in a wheelchair or something. Like, if you read about Charles Oliveira, like it's a crazy story. It just makes you want to actually do something inspiration with your life, you know what I mean? Alright. Charles Oliveira is getting himself ready to go in the octagon here. He's just saying goodbye to his ringside team. Hopefully, oh, what are we doing on the old translation here, boy? We don't know yet. The fight hasn't started yet. We are currently waiting for Charles Oliveira to get in the octagon. DC's saying that Charles Oliveira looks like Clark Kent, comes out wearing his sunglasses, takes his sunglasses off, he's a different person. Alright. We're on our last fight of the evening here, ladies and gentlemen. We have been live commenting for 2 hours and 23 minutes. Will we go to 2 hours and, well, basically 3 hours once this fight's over? If it goes to full 25, we shall see. Appreciate everybody who is joining us on the live stream this evening. We are watching UFC 269, last UFC of the year. This is Oliveira Talks with your boy Rob, and I'm just watching here some very odd ring antics going on, but Charles Oliveira is just doing his little dance around the cage. Drop the music a little bit here, guys. Hopefully everyone is having a fan-fucking-tastic evening. And everybody, Taylor the tape. So Charles Oliveira has a 1-inch height advantage, both men age at 32. Dustin Poirier comes in 0.5 pounds lighter, and Charles Oliveira has a 2-inch reach advantage. Bruce Buffer is calling the main event of the evening. I've been waiting for this fight for quite a time. Dean will be the referee for this fight. We are waiting for UFC 269. Dustin Poirier looks loose and calm, but his eyes look nervous. Bruce Buffer has a bit of a voice break, doing it's now. Charles Oliveira looks, it's hard to tell because he's he looks a little nervous, but maybe he's not. It's going to be a good fight, I think. I think it's going to be like a 5-rounder. I'll do my best to commentate the best I possibly can. Once we get through Bruce Buffer's extremely long speech. Wonder if Conor McGregor will fight Dustin Poirier again. Maybe. Maybe. I guess we'll see. See how this fight plays out. I think if Poirier wins, I think he's going to retire. I think he's going to retire. I think he's made a shit ton of money this year. And I think if he wins gold, I think he'll retire. And then it will be a Justin Gaethje Islam Makhachev title fight. That will be exciting. Man, Dustin Poirier's wife looks nervous. I imagine she is. Alright guys, we will dim the music here and we will hit the crowd effects. I will drop some noise in my headphones here so I can commentate and hear myself. Bruce Buffer is just calling in the reigning champion himself. I'm excited, guys. Both gentlemen are walking to the center of the octagon. Alright, gents. Ladies and gents, we will watch this fight. Both men do a hug before the fight as a sign of respect to each other. You've got the 155 championship fight on the line. Charles looks nervous, but calm. Here we go. Are we ready? Here we go. Dustin Poirier comes out to the middle. Charles Oliveira pushes forward, got Dustin Poirier on the back foot a little bit, comes in with some flying knee. Dustin Poirier, Dustin Poirier catches Oliveira with a big right hand. It kind of drops Poirier, Bronx a little bit. Oliveira's back up on his feet. Throws a leg kick to Poirier's head. Poirier's kind of nice right hand over the top by Poirier. Poirier's kind of working the. I'm not sure what is going on here. The UFC cameraman's got it all over the place, but Poirier's definitely laying in the stand up game for sure. Oliveira, Charles is basically. Oliveira is throwing the combos. Sorry, Poirier is throwing the combos. Catches Charles with a nice left right. Charles throws a nice knee body to the body of Poirier. Sorry guys, this action's happening so fast I'm trying to keep up. Poirier looks at the ref. There's obviously probably an eye poke or a nut kick or something there. Poirier kind of swinging over the top. Got to make sure Poirier doesn't kind of tire himself out here. Oliveira is kind of lifting up the knee as he enters in. But Poirier is definitely winning the stand-up game right now. But Charles is definitely throwing those knees in beautifully. So just to recap, Poirier did drop Charles with a beautiful overhand right a few seconds ago, and I tried to capture it, and my brain is not catching up with what I'm watching here. This is just this crazy fight to start. Beautiful left hand and a return from Charles Oliveira. Poirier catches Charles on the chin. Oliveira tries to change the level change, but has Poirier up against the cage right now. Looks like he's trying to step around to get the takedown. He's trying to take Poirier down round. He's kind of got him where he wants him to. Poirier puts her hand to the ground to make sure to stop, and he pulls pulls Poirier to the ground, but Dustin gets back up again. Oliveira got him up against the cage. Poirier kind of looks out, but beautiful straight right there from Poirier. Beautiful start of the fight, man. Guys, my hands are sweating here while I'm trying to commentate this. Poirier, okay, they break away from the cage, and Poirier's kind of hitting him with a 1-2. Charles swings with a leg kick, both back to the center of the octagon. Poirier goes for the body. Oh, beautiful overhand right over the top from Poirier. Poirier swings with a left. I think he's hurting Oliveira pretty bad. Oh, big right hand by Poirier. He's got Charles up against the cage. Oliveira looks like he's in trouble. Poirier's got to be careful, but he can't give his back to him. He can't do those knees. It's going to be dangerous. The pace of this fight is insane. I'm trying to keep up with the commentating here, guys. Poirier's got to be careful he doesn't tire himself out here. His punches are getting almost like weaker as they go. Both men are just going at it right here. Poirier hitting Oliveira on the right. The kicks, beautiful two jabs there from. Oh, Poirier's got Oliveira hurt. Oliveira goes down to the floor. Poirier goes for the ground and pound. Beautiful elbow there by Poirier. Oliveira's in trouble right now. Oliveira wants to get back up. Poirier wants to get back up. Poirier has dropped him twice now. I don't know, sorry, Poirier keeps looking over to the left wall. I'm not really sure what's going on. I'm not sure why he keeps doing that. He's kind of looking over to his left. Poirier looks... Oh, another big left hand from Poirier. Got Oliveira rocked. This could be over first round, ladies and gents. Massive punches from Poirier. Got Oliveira up against the cage. Oliveira tries to fight back. Poirier's got to be careful he doesn't get caught. Charles just did a 1-2 and caught Poirier. Oh. Poirier's got to be careful he doesn't get flashy. He's going to be careful. Got to be careful. Jesus. Oh, beautiful left jab. Beautiful left jab again by Poirier. Charles is just a machine. He just keeps moving forward. You can't stop him. He's like the fucking Terminator. Oh, another beautiful 1-2 by Poirier. He is just ripping into Charles right now. Another beautiful left hand. Another beautiful left hand. Oof. Charles caught Poirier. Poirier's a bit wobbled. You can tell Poirier's a little bit tired here. The pace is insane, guys. The pace is absolutely insane. Now Oliveira's on the attack. Poirier looks like he's kind of either extremely tired or extremely wobbled. I'm not sure which one. That's the end of the round, guys. Holy shit. What a fucking round. Oh, crazy first round, guys. To the fucking... Oh, God. Stressing me out. Really hard to commentate. That pace is so fast. It's almost impossible to try and pace. To try and commentate over. Holy fuck. Holy fuck. I've got to do some translations here, guys. I don't know what some of this stuff's saying, but man, that was some big overhands. Poirier just... the round was definitely Poirier's. 100%. He knocked him down twice within that. So let's see how the... Charles's face looks beat up pretty good too. Cheeks looking pretty swollen. Both men show respect. Poirier's got to be very careful on there. Alright, let's start this next round. Alright, round starts. Round 2. Here we go. UFC lightweight title. Poirier versus Charles Oliveira. This is what we've all been waiting for, ladies and gents. This is what we've been doing. Poirier opens up with a beautiful straight jab right down the middle, straight into Oliveira's nose. Oh, nice punch by Oliveira. Oliveira's got Poirier up against the cage right now. He's probably looking for that takedown. Oh, beautiful elbow over the top of Oliveira. Poirier's, they're kind of grappling. They're both grappling up against the cage right now. Oliveira's working the knee against the body. Oliveira throws the knee up against the head into Poirier. Oliveira's looking for the takedown. Poirier does a good job in defense, but it looks like he's probably going to get the back of Poirier. He's got to be very careful at the second. Poirier turns. Poirier tries to... Poirier slipped... Charles slips off Poirier onto the floor. Got to be careful of the armbar. Right now, Oliveira has Poirier in an extremely nasty looking armbar. Could be very bad. Poirier forward rolls out the front of it. Very, very slick move by Poirier. Right now, Charles has Mount on the floor. That was very close potential armbar there by Charles Oliveira, but Poirier front rolled out of it. Charles Oliveira has now ended up on top. Both men look like they're Oliveira's throwing some elbows from the top, but nothing really getting through. He's just trying to restrict the breathing of Poirier. Bit of a miserable position for Poirier right now, I'm not gonna lie. Big elbow by... Oh, Jesus. Nothing's really happening right now, guys. It's just Oliveira's kind of throwing the odd elbow. Just restricting the breathing away from Poirier. He's just trying to keep it active enough that he's just controlling Mount on top. Oliveira is currently on top of Poirier on the floor, just restricting breathing. And just making life miserable as a whole for Poirier. I'm surprised I think Poirier's generally tired, and that's the reason why Poirier is not trying to stand up right now. Big elbows from from Oliveira on the top. Charles is putting in some nasty elbows. Don't know if Poirier is trying to scramble out of this. I'm trying to see what these translations mean right now, guys. British video, something along the lines of that. Oliveira's still got top mount. Big elbow from Oliveira on top. Big elbow from Oliveira on top. Poirier looks very, very nasty. Oh, another big elbow hitting the temple of Poirier. Poirier's getting beat up on the floor right now. I think Poirier's tired. Poirier really needs to get back to his feet here. I think Poirier is just tired. So right now, both guys are on the floor. Charles just continues to restrict the breathing of Poirier on the floor, dropping the occasional elbow. Both men still remain on the floor right now. These elbows are nasty. Oliveira is just playing a nasty ground game right now, just keeping him on the floor and just rubbing his hands on his face. It's just going to be punishment of Poirier, just absolute punishment on Poirier's face. Same thing's happening, guys. It's just literally Poirier's just on the floor in the middle of the octagon with Charles Oliveira on top of him. There's nothing really else happening right now. Coming up to the end of the round here, guys. Oliveira gets up off the ground and Poirier acts like he's just sleeping on the floor. So not the most exciting second round, pretty much just ground and pound there from Charles Oliveira. The end of the round, we're heading into round 3 here, guys. We're heading into round 3. That was I think Dustin pretty much just wanted to stay on the ground so Charles wouldn't try any like magical fucking submission that he just pulls out of thin air. I think Dustin was trying to play it safe, but also maybe getting a bit of a rest on the ground at the same time. But it's a little bit harder when Poirier's I would say the rounds are probably even right now. I think they're definitely 1-for-1. And we're moving into round 3. And both men are getting up off their asses to get in. My throat is starting to hurt. We are going to be starting the 3rd round here. In just a second. Right? Just a second. 3. Alright, here we go. Round 3. 3 of 5. Charles comes in with a kick at the middle. Beautiful, nice straight hand by Dustin. Dustin looks tired. Oliveira's got the back of Poirier. Oh no, this is not a good transition for Poirier at all. Oliveira's got full mount on the back right now. Oliveira's got full mount, one leg between his, full mounted on the back. Dustin Poirier is standing up. He's got the choke. No, he hasn't got the choke. The Bronx currently has the back of Dustin Poirier. Dustin's got him in the choke. Oh, now he's got the neck. Dustin's in real trouble. Dustin's in real trouble. Dustin's tapped. Charles Oliveira's got the win. Oh no. Charles Oliveira takes the undisputed lightweight championship and remains the champion. Damn. Dustin Poirier, what an unfortunate. Nasty, man. Justin Gage looks up in the crowd. Justin Gage. Oh man, what a fight! I kind of really wanted Dustin Poirier to to win, but the problem is Charles Oliveira is too fucking good on the ground, right? And as soon as he gets that in, that's it. Yeah, it's a fair comment, Brad. It's a fair comment, man. Like, I like Dustin, but again, it's hard to say that he's 100% legit based off what's happened in the past. But I do like Dustin, right? But you're right. Oliveira is probably like a perfectly nice guy. I have a nasty feeling that I have a nasty feeling that Poirier might retire here. Poirier is saying that he wants to donate money to the hometown of Oliveira to help out the people, and both men are showing major elements of respect to each other. So that's humble in defeat from Oliveira, from Poirier, and hopefully we hear. Man, I really struggle getting these names mixed up majorly. Nah, man, you don't have to feel bad. I think at the end of the day, I think Dustin is a great fighter. And I mean, Dustin just offered to give 20 grand to Oliveira. So I mean, I don't think Dustin's a terrible human being. I think he's just, I don't know. I think they're both probably good people. I think Charles is probably more genuine, I would say. Oh, the big question is, will Dustin Poirier retire this evening? Or will he hold out for Conor McGregor 4? Still. Man, I'm kind of gutted. That's not how I wanted both title fights to go this evening. That's crazy. But fair play, you know what? Charles Oliveira deserves to be the champion too, and I would love to see Oliveira versus Makachev. That would be a good fight. Let's see what oh, what are we doing there, Farksod? What are we saying in translation? No idea what that says. But thanks for commenting, thanks for stopping by. Alright, let's see what Charles Oliveira's got to say. Yeah, he pretty much just said he just doesn't start walking forward. And it's true, he didn't start walking forward. I think the fight was too fast coming out the gate, right? Poirier tired himself out too quickly, and I think that was ultimately his downfall. But the problem is Oliveira just came with that pace too, and he didn't tire down the same way, and he kept moving forward. I think that was ultimately it. Oh, can you imagine? I'm waiting for the Hasbulla to fight. I think they'll probably have like the highest fucking pay-per-view count of all time. 100%. Can you imagine that like outsells like Khabib versus McGregor? Charles is just thanking his team here for everything. Definitely going to be an interesting fight. I guess Justin Gaethje's going to have next shot then at yeah, I guess Gaethje's probably going to have a good go at this. Probably, I would say around Mayish time would be my guess. If I was going to have a guess when they would fight. Man, what an evening of fights. What an evening of fights, guys. Just waiting for Poirier's here, but just a recap for everybody. If you are watching the stream and haven't seen UFC this evening, Sean O'Malley beat Rolian Paiva by knockout first round. We had KK France knock out Colby Garbrandt in the first round. Jeff Neal win by third round decision against Santiago Ponzinnibio. And then Amanda Nunes lost to Julian Pena, and Charles Oliveira just beat Dustin Poirier in the second round. And we are in with Dustin Poirier to see what he's got to say. So the reason why the second round, or the third round, sorry. Dustin's game plan was to take him to the later rounds. No announcement of retirement from Dustin Poirier, ladies and gentlemen. So that is UFC 269. Leo, my friend, I do not speak Espanol, but I will translate for you. I will tell you that Charles Oliveira is the undisputed champion, and Dustin Poirier, unfortunately, did not win, unfortunately. So that is it for UFC 269, ladies and gents. I hope you have enjoyed the live stream, and you are more than welcome to catch the post-live commentary, post-live interviews free on UFC's YouTube. Well, that's it from me, Rob, on Lever Talks this evening. I appreciate everybody who has stopped by, watched the stream. My first commentary stream for UFC. I definitely am not that great at it, but I have enjoyed it. coming up to a 3-hour stream. My voice is starting to hurt, so I appreciate everyone who has joined, and hope you all have a great Sunday, and I will see you on my next one. And actually, before I go, I will be releasing a YouTube video tomorrow summarizing this UFC 269 as a whole, I think. So make sure, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, and I will be dropping a video. And obviously, by subscribing to me, you will also be just basically signing yourself for many more streams to come like this in the future, as well as weekly releases of video content. And yeah, thank you all for watching, and I will see you on the next one.